Hello, my name is Max Lefsky, and my research is about higher education's usage of artificial intelligence. Why are universities using AI to evaluate student data? A study about AI in higher education states that universities are pressured to constantly raise completion rates. With AI having the ability to evaluate student data at a effectively than humans, it allows them to identify what students may need help much more efficiently. This makes it an easy decision for many universities to implement this sort of technology into their system. While raising completion rates is a very prominent application for this technology, it also has many more applications. This is shown by universities using it for admission processes, marketing, and different approaches to learning. All of the applications we've looked at so far have mostly been about institutions trying to be as successful as possible, but other applications could greatly help student safety and well-being. Universities could use this technology to gain a better understanding of performance pressure, loneliness, and student burnout, which could greatly benefit current and future students who are currently struggling with these issues. As for safety, Wi-Fi location or card ID swipes could be very useful in the event of a serious situation. All of the applications listed above could greatly benefit a university and its student population, but of course to maximize the effectiveness of this technology, universities must collect data of students at almost a constant rate. Privacy is the most glaring issue, as students may feel as though it is invasive, controlling, and only benefiting the institution to make future decisions. Even the people collecting the data may feel as though they have trouble drawing the line of what is and what isn't acceptable in terms of research guidelines, as Belmont report doesn't fully accommodate the context of the ethical issues of big data. So to gain a better understanding of how college students feel about this technology, my research question asks, how do college students feel about the implementation of AI and big data at universities? To answer this question, I created a survey in Google Forms and posted it to D2L and my personal Instagram on February 15th. The picture to the right is the first segment of my survey where I briefly explain and give you a little background on the topic. Within the survey, I had 4 questions focused on specific scenarios where the application of the data was different in each scenario, but the methods of collecting the data remained constant. In each scenario, participants selected which method they considered to be acceptable or not acceptable for the given situation. Also within the survey, I had 6 questions regarding how students feel about the implementation of this technology. These questions were looking to answer if a student would change how they would go about their day-to-day life, or if they even really cared if their data was being collected. Moving on to the results, when participants were asked if universities should be completely transparent with their students about data collection, I found that almost all participants felt that they should be completely transparent. When participants were asked if they should have control over what data was being collected, the answers varied, but generally participants would like to have control over their data. When asked if this sort of data collection and evaluation would benefit the student population at a given university, a large portion of participants believed it would positively impact a student population. When asked if data collection was being used to help safety on campus, the results showed that participants allowed almost all of the methods given. When asked if data collection was being used to help students who were at risk of dropping out or failing, academic progress was chosen at all times while other options were neglected. With my main research question asking how do students feel about this technology being implemented in higher education, the 2 biggest questions I felt that were asked were if universities should be transparent with how they use this technology and if it affects the student population as a whole. And the results that I found show me that while students do care about their data privacy, they also do believe that this sort of data collection could have a positive impact. In a study that took place that used similar scenarios and data collecting methods that I show in my survey, White found that the average acceptance rate for scenarios was 71.5%, with 4 scenarios having over 80% acceptance rate. The 4 scenarios that were over 80% mostly benefited student safety and well-being, which correlates with my findings where more methods were generally deemed acceptable when contributing to safety and well-being. For limitations, I was really hoping for more participants, and I'll continue to try to get people to take my survey. Another limitation could possibly be a participant not fully understanding the topic. In conclusion, my research shows that students do care about their data being collected, although how much a student cares depends on the purpose behind collecting their data. Here are the 6 sources I used.